Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man, Legacy the Prince.
I am CEO AALIYAH.
And it's your boy, DJ B4EY.
Yes, sir. It's the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show, man. Broadcasting live on GH3 Radio, man.
did.
I'm super excited. That was a great topic that we just had, man. But
It was super dope. And
yeah,
we had about, man, you got to get a camera.
We're not going back
I'm
in.
not
We're not
talking
going back
anymore.
in. We're not going back in. We're not
I
going
don't
back
feel
in.
welcome.
No, we ain't going back in there. I don't want to. It's too deep, bro.
We got a special guest in the building, and I'm super excited to see what the Royal Night is all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to introduce to y'all
Mr.
Royal
Royal Knight, owner of Boss Records.
Boss Records.
Boss Records. His own record.
Boss Records. I feel that.
Oh yeah. You see the gear, right?
Run through the bio, EY.
Owner, CEO, gospel rapper, artist, producer, audio engineer, videographer. I mean, he's been doing this since 2009, bro. I mean, so he got a dope testimony. Like, seriously.
We about to get
and y'all
into
really got to hear this testimony, and y'all got to hear this grind. Y'all got to hear this grind. He grinds like nobody here I know. Honestly,
For real?
seriously,
So can we
all
like,
the time.
Can we blame that on the Illuminati?
Yeah, you got to.
Oh my God.
That's because of you. When you make it, you successful. You're the Illuminati.
Don't ask me for my opinion. I'm out.
All right, man. Royal Night was popping, my brother.
What's good, man? What's good, bro?
Cooling, man. The resume, is deep, bro.
Yeah,
It's your first time on the GH3 platform?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
All right,
sir.
first time here at the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show.
Yup.
I'm gonna need you talking to the mic, brother.
Yo,
You know,
he
real
got-
comfortable.
I know
First
he
time
on
here,
good, man.
he
First
got
time.
real comfortable.
That's me, man.
Yo,
I
you
lay
saw
back, I'm
you
chill,
saw after the
man.
bio went through, he's like, yeah. Yo, man, so tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. Welcome to the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show, bro.
For sure.
Tell
Appreciate y'all
everybody a
having
little
me,
about yourself, man. Who's Royal Night, man?
Man, Royal Night, man. That comes from my birth name, which is the Royal Mac Knight. So out of the Royal Mac Knight, God gave me Royal Night. And, basically out of his word, I'm a part of his royal priesthood. I'm a knight in his army. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to be bold and stand head first out here for the kingdom. I come from the streets, so my message is to the streets. You know what I'm saying? And as DJ B4EY was speaking about me hustling, like I really be out here. Like a lot of people say everything is digital now, that you can download and stream music. I'm still out here to this day since 2009, hitting the streets. I'm all over the city of Atlanta. I'm all in different states, just pushing my CDs out here. Ministering God's word, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of the life to people. If I'm praying for somebody, if I'm trying to bring a young person to salvation, that's my number one goal. So
Facts.
Royal Night, man, that's what I'm all about. Kingdom business, my label, Boss Records. That stands for Busy on Saving Souls. So as I'm
I
out
like
there
that.
grinding, it's not really about how many CDs get sold. It's about how many souls get saved at the end of the day.
Facts.
And that's how I'm coming.
Facts. I like that.
You saw the lean back when he
Yeah. I gave you all this sauce. Now, what's your next question, sir?
But y'all can hear it in the accent. Y'all already know where he from.
Now, where you from, man? Tell the people.
Oh, you don't know?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah.
So
Shout out
did you start Boss Records here or in Louisiana?
In Louisiana.
Okay.
You got hit it with a little baby one time,
Man,
boy.
what's down, baby? Y'all don't know. Yeah. Soon as I came down here, man, every time I run to a young lady, they always say, hey, baby, say baby, say baby. To the point I ain't even want to see it no more. But, it is what it is.
See, she ain't asked, but Legacy did, so it's cool. It's a little different.
You know what I'm saying?
I would never.
She lying. She definitely lying.
I don't care.
Oh, she want to say that.
So take us on the journey, man, transitioning into Christian hip hop. What was your lifestyle like prior to that?
Man, I've been through some stuff, boy. But yeah, I make it short, sweet, man. Started all at 16, 16. No, I go before that. Man, my mama, she raised me in church, growing up, like I said, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Where we lived there was the South Side, which is the roughest hood in Baton Rouge. If you ever listen to Boosie and Kevin Gates,
Gotcha.
and growing up, all we seen was poverty. My mama raised us in church, so she tried to teach us the guidelines of faith. And no matter what we going through in the struggle, God gonna make a way. She always trusted in God, and she was obedient to Him, so He always provided a way for us.
Facts.
So growing up, I didn't really understand that. So I was influenced by things I seen in the streets or in school, and I was very hard-headed, rebellious. Always getting into fights. Stayed in trouble, skipping class, all that. I dropped out of high school at 16. Doing whatever I can to make some money, and I had an encounter with God when I was about 18.
You was hustling?
Yeah, man, I was hustling weed. I sold a little dope here and there, but that wasn't really for me.
He said, "Heck no, brother."
Yeah.
The jail time
it's
was
like
too
certain
much.
times that I try to get into something.
Yeah.
I feel like I know now that God was providing a way of escape, even in the midst of the things I was doing. Like it's been one time I've been hurt for money, you know what I'm saying, and then my partner come to the house, man, they go hit a lick. We hit a lick, you know, we come up on a couple $100, laptops and stuff like that. And then the same day I'm getting robbed for everything.
Oh,
You know,
You said you getting what?
I get robbed for everything the same day.
Golly.
Man, God really tried to show me that he ain't want me in that life. Man, I remember one time, like, when I ain't have a gun, like I used to carry around a switchblade. So when I go to bed at night, I like have it on my pillow. And sometimes I sleep wild, so now I wake up in the morning. If it ain't under my pillow, it'll be on the floor. So one morning I woke up, I look on the floor, I ain't see it. I look on the bed, I'm like, man, I don't have my knife here. So I went to my sister. I'm like, hey man, you in my room? Let's grab my knife. He's like, nah, I ain't going in your room, man. Nah. You know, whatever, how your sisters and brother argue over little petty stuff.
Yeah.
So I went outside, smoked a couple of blunts, came back home. Before I left, I had a little switchblade, like a little razor blade.
Yeah.
And me and my sister were arguing about something. So I grabbed the razor and I just threw it. And we went behind my computer. So I ain't feel like grabbing it and moving out the way to go grab it. So I went outside, smoked a couple of blunts, came back home. When I walked upstairs to my room, the razor blade was sitting in the middle of the floor. I'm like, what? So I walked up to it, I picked it up and turned around, and there go the knife.
What?
Yeah, like that literally happened. So I just grabbed that stuff and I threw it away. God always try to show me certain things that he didn't want me to get myself into. So make the long story short, after that, I said, well, I got about 18. I went outside, smoked, and me living in this house that we was living at for 6 years, I'm so used to walking down this road. One day I'm walking down this road when I hear this voice telling me I'm about to die.
Wow.
And you know, me growing up in church, I always hear that when God speaks to you, you know his voice. So I automatically think, God, this is you talking to me? And the voice says yes. So my heart started beating fast, and you know, I get home, it started raining real hard, like thundering so loud, so hard I could feel the ground shaking and everything.
Sheesh.
So I told my sister, man, I'm about to call my mom and tell her what's going on. She like, nah, you don't need to call her mom, boy, you need to go pray.
Oh,
So
wow.
I got on my knees and I started praying, but it seemed like my prayer wasn't being answered.
Yeah.
So like, as soon as I said in Jesus' name, amen, I heard the garage door opening. I'm like, dang, I just thought about calling my mom, but as soon as I finished praying, she come in. And usually my mama she'll come in, she'll, hey son, how y'all doing, what's up, like that, walk up to me, give me a hug, and anything like that. But this the first time I seen my mama come in the door, and she just stopped instantly and looked at me. She like, boy, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm good, ma, I'm good. Nah, I'm your mama, boy, I know what's wrong with you. I said, nah, ma, I'm good. She was like, all right. So she went upstairs to her room. And then like 5 minutes later, I went up to her room. I said, Ma, I feel like I'm about to die. She like, boy, that ain't nothing but the devil. And I ain't even tell my mama everything I was going through. I just told her that one thing. So my mom was a firm believer, so she had all kind of books on the side of her bed, books of warfare and stuff like that, prayer books.
Yeah.
So she started flipping through the pages and she put the book in my lap. She said, go in your room and read that page out loud. And as I was reading it instantly said, you was in darkness being attacked. And how my mind was playing tricks on me, everything was speaking to me through the book.
Wow.
And then I asked God a question in my mind, and then the answer to my question popped up in the page. And I'm like, okay, God, this is really you this time? And I saw yes. But when I saw it, I heard a different voice. And when I heard that voice, it was like such a soothing feeling. And once I had that confirmation within myself that was really God, I felt like this warm, peaceful feeling coming through my whole body. My whole room was glowing. I was smiling, tears coming down my face.
Sheesh.
And I just felt like somebody was holding me with the greatest love I never felt before. Like it was greater than my mom's hug. You heard me? So I went to my mom. I said, look, Mom, this is how God showed me who he was. And she like, yeah, that's how he reveals himself through his word. I said, yeah, that's awesome. So I started going to church more, praying. But I was still hanging in the streets of my home, so I'd be out there smoking weed with them, and God be talking to me like, nah, you don't need to be doing this.
Wow.
And I'll talk to them like, man, God want me to change, man. We all need to change. Man, go with that holy talk. We ain't trying to hear that. You hear me? So
The holy talk.
it was like, I knew God wanted me to do something different, but these my homies, so I'ma still be cool with them. Whatever they wanted to do, we gonna do it. So it came to a point where they wanted to hit a lick. We went to go rob somebody. And I was 18. One of the dudes I was with, he was 16. We got caught up. Police pulled up with guns drawn on me. I had my hands up. They slammed me on the ground.
Of
you know
course.
what I'm saying? Yeah, right. They took me in. So while I was in there, I was reading my Bible. I was trying to get closer to God. I was in there for a whole year and a half. They had no bond hearing, no indictment, no nothing.
Dang.
And this Louisiana, so it's dirty like that. Like, I could be in there for a small charge and you get locked up with rapists and murderers and everything. Like how here in Georgia, how y'all got county jails and stuff like that. We ain't got no counties, we got parishes. You know what I'm saying? So while I was in there, I was always reading my Bible, talking to other inmates about God. But when we have our little rap ciphers, I'm rapping about a whole nother life. So one of the inmates, he was like, hey, bro, you ever thought about putting that word in your rap? I'm like, nah, bro, how can I put gospel and rap together? He said, yeah, bro, just go and write something and come back and spit it to me.
All right, man, talk about that, man.
So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the paper and I'm beating on the table. And then it clicked, I need you. And it's just a whole song of me having a conversation with God to let him know how much I need him in my life. And after I wrote the song, I rapped it back to him. Like, yeah, bro, stick with that. That's what you need to be doing. So I just kept on writing, kept reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Allowing God to show me who I need to be. And then one night I really cried out to God. I said, God, if you give me out, I promise you I'm going to serve you. I'm going to use my music for you and you alone. 3 days later, went to court. Judge let me go on time served. No probation, no nothing. And I left Louisiana, came to Georgia. And I moved my mom for a minute. And the dude she was married with at the time, you know, he was causing problems, and I had to stand up for my mom and do what I had to do.
Okay,
she didn't like that, so she like stay in the child place. But like, if y'all have y'all little battles and disagreements, just don't have it around me because I'm gonna protect my mom all day.
All day.
So she put me out the house. You know what I'm saying? So
You gonna throw me out for this, man? Remember that baby boy?
Did he yoke you up? Come here, boy, I told you.
So,
that's how you gonna do me, mama. Your own flesh and blood.
Bro, why do you know that word for word? Like, what's wrong with you?
That boy know he watched
Baby
Baby
boy
Boy.
was my joint, bro. I'm
Ghetto.
sorry. I'm for it.
You ghetto. You ghetto.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm 19 years old. You know, I'm sleeping in the streets, no clothes, no money, no nothing. So I was like, God, you got me out of prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this music thing for you. I need you to guide me the right way to the right people. So I'm going to all the different studios or gospel label studios, and everybody that rejected me. Nah, we don't need nobody else. This and that, whatever. So I started getting frustrated in my faith. So I'm standing in front of the store, in front of a Kroger, and I just started going around asking people for dollars. And like within 10 minutes, I got like 20. I said, I bet. So if I get another 30, I'll get a half ounce and I'll flip it. When I started stepping out to go and ask the next person, I immediately felt convicted. And my guy told me don't do it. So I went back and I sat down, and then the conviction went away. And then I just sat there all day, just watching all these people walking by. And you know, the enemy in your ear, go ahead, do boom, boom, boom. But I said, nah, myself, I gotta be obedient to God.
Wow.
So I ended up staying with somebody to let me crash at their spot. And I got this CD from my mom when I first got out. It was a gospel rap artist named Streetlight. And when I listened to the project, he was like literally speaking my whole life. And I could relate to everything he was saying. And then I began to have dreams and visions that I was going to end up rapping with this man, or I'm going to be doing music with this dude. And I ended up calling the number on the CD one day, and his dad picked up, named Brother Stone for You and I Ministries. So we chopped it up, broke bread, and I told him my whole situation, that I was starting out doing gospel rap, and I really wanted to pursue ministry. And he told me how much he charged for studio time. I said, well, I ain't got no money, man. I just got out, boom, boom, boom. Trying to get my money right, trying to get me a job. So he told me about him and his label goes out to parking lots and they promote their music and stuff like that. He said, if you want to make some extra income, you can come be a part. So long story short, we met up and I went out for a couple of days, seeing how he do. Then I started on my own, and I was with the label for a good 7 years and been under his ministry and really getting discipled and getting trained in my faith. Because when I first came to Christ, I didn't have an understanding. I just thought I believe in God, I become a believer in Jesus Christ, be baptized, and that's it. But he broke it down, everything I needed to know about holiness and being directed by the Holy Spirit and what it truly means to be a disciple of Christ and separated from the ways of the world. And as I was growing in that, I began to grow more to understanding who God is and hearing his voice and being directed by him and him alone. And of course I had my own short flaws and shortcomings with that, but you know, God had kept keeping me throughout the whole way. So after 7 years being a part of that ministry, God branched me out into starting my own thing. 2016, I started my own label called Boss Records, busy on saving souls. And what I learned from him, gaining that knowledge, I invested into myself. And now I'm out here every day. I'm being bold. I'm being a witness for the kingdom, and I ain't gonna never stop. And I've been meeting so many people here at this church, and you know what I'm saying, all over the city of Atlanta. I've been flying out to different states, and just been grinding. I got 4 projects out, and I've been doing a lot of videos and been on TV and all that. And I'm just grateful for God that He chose me and gave me this purpose, and I'm doing everything I can to fulfill it to the day I die or I see Jesus come through them clouds.
Facts. Sis, you got anything? What's up?
Crazy. So do you still keep in contact with that mentor that you had?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I mean, he glad to see what I'm doing now.
So I can't wait for somebody be the one that call you and look at the back of your CD, because you still pass out your CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna look at the back of that CD, they gonna call you, and you gonna be the same person that's gonna raise that same person up just like you.
Right.
So how is it that you were? All right. Well, a better question is, how do you separate the boss CEO you from the artist?
That's a good question. Separating the label and me as an artist, the label is one thing. It's just, you know, focus on music and being in the streets, gaining the platform, spreading God's word. But me as an artist, I'll come with something different as far as, like, you know, who I really am, because my label is one thing, but me as a person is totally different. So I want to relate to people. I want to share light. I want to help people grow in God and in their faith.
Gotcha.
Besides of the label, because the label is about, you know, getting your stuff out there and reaching certain platforms and going on tour and stuff like that. But me as an artist, my ministry is the main thing why I do it.
So speak on the power of still being boots on the ground when it comes to, like, spreading your music. Because speak about how powerful it is being boots on the ground, like actually physically hand in hand sharing your CD. Because, you know, we live in an industry where everything is digital. Everybody's like, yo, you know, just go digital. But I believe that there's still a powerful impact with, you know, sharing your CDs, like physically with people. Speak about how powerful that's been for you.
Oh man, basically, bro, you know, so many people still support, even if they don't have a CD player, they still support because they see a young black man doing something positive, somebody doing something for God. Man, I'd be amazed how many people sow into my life. You know, they just throw money at me literally, but it's not them, it's God that's doing it, and He always provide. You know, and I ain't gotta hustle the wrong way. I hustle for Him, and He gonna take care of me. You know, then I give back and I sow my tithes and I sow on to other people, and you know what I'm saying, take care of my family, you know, my daughter, stuff like that. And then once I sow that seed, and everything else gonna come into play, and be seeking the kingdom first, everything else gonna be added.
Now I gotta keep it a beam. Boy. I be hating when them guys be coming up, man. Like, yo, buy my CD. Like, bro, spit some bars for me or something. So I could, you know what I'm saying? Just buy my CD. Like, I don't know.
I was gonna ask you,
I don't even know if you good. Like buy my CD.
Yeah. What's your approach? You can walk us through, like, what's your approach to people? Because, you know, again, that kind of stuff can be annoying.
Very
with the people, because it definitely happened a lot. You know what I'm saying? And some people who come up, it's just like, man, you're not even selling me or not even trying to show me that this is worth listening to. Like, what am I doing? You want me to sell it to you? It's not. I'm not hearing anything that you're telling me. But so, like, if you was gonna come up to me, stranger in the streets, how would you
hey, yo, that EY.
I mean, for now, you know, I keep my distance at first. I don't come straight up to you.
Hey,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? I gotta peep out your vibe and see how you interact at first. So I'll say, hey, what's up, bro? You into the gospel? See if you say yeah. If you say yes, hey man, this me right here. I'm an artist, and I pass you the CD, put in your hand, so you see what I'm presenting. And as you sitting there looking at it, I present it to you, tell you what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm out here. And then if I still peep out the vibe, you interested, I just keep the conversation going. I don't just say, hey, buy my CD and just sit there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep people energetic and to want to be a blessing and bless my music ministry. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody buy. Sometimes I'll be out there, you know, people don't want to buy the CD, but God gives me a word to speak to somebody's life. Pray for somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? God didn't use me to bring people to salvation right in the gas station, you know, Walmart, stuff like that. So that's the main thing. If I'm out there and I reach a soul, my job is done. Even if I don't sell no CDs, if I brought somebody to the Lord, then I'm grateful for doing that. So that's the main thing, is giving God glory.
So basically, to me, it's like you know. Remember how the people passed out the tracks back in the days?
They still do that.
You don't know. Aaliyah, ask, she don't know nothing about that.
Do you know Jesus?
Yeah, like something like that.
Accepted Jesus as your personal
Savior? Some of our people know what they're talking about. Aaliyah definitely doesn't know.
You need to shut up. How about that?
Anyway,
how about that?
But by doing what you're doing, instead of just relying on the digital platform, you're allowed to kind of become a witness to someone,
right? In
a sense, instead of just doing, hey man, go buy my stuff, it's on iTunes, and you never really interact with anybody. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like your grind. I've actually seen him in action. You know what I'm saying? We was all hanging out or doing something, and this dude would totally walk away from what's going on and go do what he gonna do.
Yeah.
And whether it's and his first approach when I thought was not, hey man, check out my CD. It was like he said. That's why I said walk me through it,
right? Because
I've seen it, and it's like, okay, God, this dude is serious and it's real about it.
So if you like Legacy, who gonna ask? Sorry, somebody like Legacy gonna ask you to spit some bars. What's your go to? What's your first thing that somebody be like? I need to hear something. What's your?
So you want to spit some right now?
Yeah. What we got for him? Oh, you want acapella? What you want?
It don't matter to me.
What you want?
I can go acapella.
I just want to hear what's the go-to. Like, I want to hear what you going into these people saying. Like, what's the go-to?
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Hit that.
What you want me to pause?
Yeah. Pause me.
All right, go ahead. It's on you, brother.
Let me tell you about me, exactly what I remember. It all started in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Living at Southside, violence was outside. I saw it with my own eyes around the age of 5. At any point in my life, man, I could have died. Seen a lot of poverty, my mama trying to raise me right. But I was hard-headed in school. All I did was fight. Got addicted, hitting lit, selling drugs day and night. Up on the grind, it caused me to be locked up 9 times. God truly saved me. I'm on the track of testifying. I know what it is to be caught up in these streets. Ducking dives in the feds, chasing bread, pray you don't end up dead. Look, I was stuck up in them same shoes. Didn't have a clue. Jesus saw someone that he can use. No more confused. My mind renewed. I remember what the Lord brought me through, man. Oh man, I done came a long way. Living at 32, still amazed, and landing up in that grave. Been forgave by the one who gave his life for me. The greatest love has been displayed, been chosen since an early age. Remember them days, man, when all I did was misbehave. So lost up in my mind to listen what my mama say. In the church I was raised, no matter what I faced, the problems I create, God knew exactly how to bring me out that phase. Now my life is different, no more charges pending. Came to my senses, dealt with the consequences. The Lord I'm representing on the kingdom mission. Satan had me tripping, but now his neck I'm gripping. He's a straight up clown, was lost, but now I'm found. Lifting up my faith, my sins gone, like I'm losing pounds. I know where I'm going, once my body hits the ground, well done, will be announced, get my mansion and my crown.
I like that.
That is fire. That was fire. I'll buy your CD. How much is it?
Hey, when he reached back his hand, I thought he about to pull it out the pocket. Hey, man, here you go, Rocks. But it's outside.
I ain't gonna care to you.
That was dope. So what you got coming up next, man? So we can, be on the lookout for what you got popping off, man.
I got some new stuff coming out, man. 2022, man. If y'all haven't seen it already, I got a new series I'm doing on YouTube. It's called A Hustle Vlog.
Yeah.
So y'all can really see me in action as I'm out here in the streets, doing my shows and stuff like that. But I'm taking it to a whole nother level, coming in the new year with some greatness, man. Believe that. So I don't have a title for a project yet, but I know I'm working, and I'm gonna seek the Lord on what He wants to give me as a title.
That's what I'm talking about.
What you got for us, DJ?
Basically, at the end of the day, I remember running. I first met you when we was wasn't it my old church, Seed Planters, right? Or where was it? Cause I remember you coming up to the church or something.
I met you there, I think, but we really interacted at Saint Clair video shoot.
At Chris' house?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So he came to what's his name? Oh my God, that's messed up.
Romy?
Hood. When he did when we did a event at my church, he had came up. I didn't know who he was at first.
God's MC.
Shut up, bro. But like seriously, I didn't know who he was at first, and then it was different, Baton Rouge, and then we really kicked it off like he said.
Wait, was that the one I was at?
No, okay, not that one. That was dealing with his church situation, I believe.
Okay.
But after that, that's why I said that's the first time I seen him go out and interact and like talk to people and approach people. And I like his grind because, like I said, it's so different than what I see everybody else doing. Yeah, you can sell it digitally, but to go out there and really talk to the people, get to know who they are, or get them to know who you are, that's special. And that's a lost thing, especially for us as Christians. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be out.
Right.
Facts. So, yo, man, real quick, man, you can let everybody know where to follow you on all the socials, man. I'm definitely a new fan. I like the sound. I like the message. I like everything that you're doing, man. You definitely got a fan out of me for sure, man. So let everybody know where they can follow you on the socials and all that great stuff, where they can pick up your projects, your website, you know what I'm saying, how they can audition for the label.
Okay.
All that.
Everything.
All that.
You follow me on everything. Royal Knight, ROYALKNIGHT. On my Instagram, Royal Knight Official. I'm available on all platforms. I always tell people, if you love the Lord, love His Word, love the anointing of God, you're gonna love my music, guaranteed.
Facts, man.
I like that, bro. All day.
Yes, sir. So listen, Fresh Leftover family, make sure y'all tap in with Royal Knight, man. Support. You got merch on the website?
Man, Boss Records.
All right, bet, man. Bet. Boss up with some of that merch. Make sure y'all go out there and support him, man, and show him how the Fresh Leftovers family do it, all right? Royal Knight, it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming through, man.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you put us on the email list when you're dropping music and everything like that, so we'll know what's going on. We want to continue to support you here, bro.
For sure.
Seriously.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, it's the Fresh Leftovers radio show. We out.
What's up, Kingdom? It's your girl, CEO AALIYAH, with the Fresh Leftovers radio show. And I just want to remind y'all to make sure that you are tapping into our YouTube channel. I know you love what you just seen. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your sister, anybody you got to tell. Get the word out. Let us be known.